EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Guys, pick it up. He's crashing. He's checking.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
You're going nowhere.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a place that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brent, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Let's go.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Hey,
General West. Get it.
Looking to throw. Tracy. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And look here, it's an opening drive. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Tracy. He completes it to Henry.
I got you, boy.
I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, ready? 10 Lobo.
Come on. You better bring it.
X3. 2 it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Tracy. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
And the game just keeps evolving.
90 Wolf.
Big guys running those corner
Look at
routes,
me.
so difficult to cover.
Go.
First down carry for Henry. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he breaks through another tackle. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 34. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. If that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Charlie.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Comment.
51's the mic, boys. 51.
Put it.
Here it comes.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
A 30.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This fielded at the 2.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
You must be dreaming.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Here we go.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in the game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Six guy. Shift. No. Off.
Strong right.
Check nickel.
11Z.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there out of Geis. 44 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
You ain't doing nothing.
They'll try and run.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
You got
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Motion.
12. Mike 55.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
2nd down and goal. Luck. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection. Anyone after the 4th.
I got you, boy.
And
I got you, boy.
Progress here. This is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
From the 31, Luck taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
42 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. That's a big game. Foyesade Luakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
We own them. We own them.
Here's Locke. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells you to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
now. 2nd and 9 now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Roquan Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of the quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
We play to win.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Cardinals 2.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Locke.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, check.
12.
Mike 57.
Hey, Zoo.
That ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Oh, here we go. Oh. 57. Mike, 57. Man, I got it.
Out of the gun, Locke. He's got his man. It's Butler. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
He's checking.
This is Geis.
No chance.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check, 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 check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here we go, here we go. Motion, motion, motion.
They'll run with Geis.
Run, 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 run.
Got you, boy.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist.
A shotgun snap for Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
12.
Bravo. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Rip left, rip left. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Right,
Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the point drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Deuce.
Blue draw corkers. Ready?
They'll try the right side with Henry. He'll have a first down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
He takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Know your job. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Ready, go.
Check.
Hey, lock it.
Check.
Looking to throw. Tracy eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, first down. After the interception, it's locked. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Alert, alert.
Hey, check, Mike 57, Mike 57.
You're trash.
Hey, check, 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 check.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Oh, you got deep?
Back to throw, Luck. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Third down.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Get that ball. Check 3, check 3.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Mike 5.
Hey, Delta.
55, Mike 55. Time to go, night, night.
55's Mike, guys, 55.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
12, 12, 12.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and
Watch
long.
the pass.
Undercrunch, undercrunch.
Hey, check, 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 check. 11, 11, 11.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Golf, golf.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Kill, 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 kill.
Hatchet. Hatchet.
Following the penalty is Geis, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw complete to his running back right side. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On second down, it's Henry, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Screen. Watch the screen.
Check 9, check 9.
Protein spill.
51. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Mike 51. Mike 51.
you. Remember me?
Let's go.
From the gun on third down, Tracy. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their own 42.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
55, Mike. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Kyle, watch run.
From the gun, here's Locke. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Watch the run.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 57.
To throw is Locke. Dancing to his left. Open man is Samuel.
Get tired of seeing me.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
You can't block me.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from today in the NFL. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Started to look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Hey, check. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 55.
On 4th down, Locke. Come on. And he comes back with one complete. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off in. We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Second, 623.
In the middle, 55.
140, easy, alert.
Darius Geis is first carry of the game. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
12.
Just beating the play clock is Locke. And his throw here's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Darius Geis out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch QB drop.
12.
55 is mine, guys. 55.
Smooth.
Here we go.
Here's Locke.
Watch 55. Hey, keep on. Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Come on,
so
set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
X3, 218, chopper. Speed driven.
On the ground, this is Derrick
You ain't going nowhere.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Protect yourself, baby.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Let's go.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Mike 51.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Tracy. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Hey, run it on
and
me.
that is is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Kill, turn up.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Here we go.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go. Check
80 weapon.
Check 13.
Buzz.
Throwing again. Tracy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
22 jet bomber. Hey, Echo. Ready.
On third down, Tracy escaping the pressure right. It's complete. Henry. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Lightning. Let go.
Back to throw. Tracy looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option to play action, maybe throwing.
Check. Crunch.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Here we go.
Right over there.
30 base.
58, right there.
I know he ain't got it. Check 40.
Pilot, 64, weak. Let's go.
They'll go with Foreman. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Down.
The offense is
18
staying
gainer.
out there. Here we go on 4th
Recon,
and goal
132
from
fighter.
the 1.
Hey, orbit. Clear. Lead river.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Derrick Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darius Geis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
49.
Get it.
They'll try to run for the first. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Switch.
5.
Looking to throw. Tracy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You must be dreaming.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize the tight end on the drag route. Back to throw. Tracy to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Looking to throw. Tracy being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking a big-time jump? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Kill, kill, kill. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Now a run with Geis. And some room to roll now. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Luck now to throw.
I'm all over you.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Get ready, get ready.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
That's another Cardinals first down.
10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports.
Vikings 10, Cardinals 7.
After the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Check, 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 check.
Switch, switch.
11, 11, 11.
Check, check, check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
On the ground,
Tired of seeing me.
and for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
12, 12, 12.
2nd and
Keep
10.
playing hard,
At
fellas.
the 22-yard
All
line.
day. Woo! Let's get it.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat, 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 eat. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. 11 V. Give me that.
Hey, exit.
Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm here all day.
Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. Flush to his right. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Mike 57. All day, baby. All day, all day, baby. All day.
57's the mic. Watch 50.
12, 12. Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Now Luck. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brothers down back there.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot. When you go to the sideline, chip shot, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check
Derrick
26,
Henry
check 26.
looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry.
We ain't giving up nothing.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Slam. Check. He's crashing.
Hey, check.
Mike 55.
On 1st down, this is Geis. He's got 1st down and much more inside the 20. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Go. Ride 40. Boy, come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here we go, check him motion.
Geis. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Darius Geis with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. These guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
61, matchbox lights.
2nd down and inches. That's taken in by Callaway. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On the ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
All day, every day, any day. Right here, guys.
Operating from the gun. Tracy, throw left side complete. That's Logan. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, Zoo!
Now it's locked. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
12. Bravo!
57.
Throwing his line.
Keep it up, guys. I got you, boy.
Samuel. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. One of the playmakers. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up
down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 2nd and 5. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Got it.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Go.
To throw. Tracy. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Looking to throw. Tracy. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
35's the mic.
Sit up. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
We ain't giving
He's
up
going to hit his
nothing.
man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
Set, ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
I'm coming after you.
Big River. Big River.
Throwing on first down.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes.
You don't want
Not
no
there.
problem with me.
2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to
Hey,
go
Juice
awry.
up.
Seems to be
Hey,
the front
hey,
and the
Wood.
back end. Pass rush,
Titan's
they've been
Ringo.
able to get
Titan's on
home,
Ringo.
and they're
Titan's
taking
on
the ball
Ringo.
away in coverage as well.
Yo,
I
yo, yo,
love
hey.
how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Come on,
They come
set.
out here in
50,
the eye.
plant.
A chance now to
Rock,
get even
rock it,
before
rock
the
it.
break as they come up
Shoot.
1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Jim,
So he got free at
Jim,
one
Jim.
tackle but couldn't
Check
do a
out
whole
three.
lot else.
Go
Only a
now.
yard on the
10
pickup
over.
there.
22
2nd and
snap.
goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott on for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
That ties the game at 17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
All over you.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Good
line.
one, boys. Let's go.
First and
Let's
10
go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
11V.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Hey, check.
Here's
Mike
Love.
50, Mike 50. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Eyes on 81.
12. Let's go, Mexico.
Tight left, tight left.
Smoke.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
A shotgun snap for Luck. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's going to rifle one, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day, all day.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Watch the shift! Shift!
Kill.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
6 guy, check 6 guy.
Shift!
Again they run, again it's Geis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
We got this.
12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
No, off.
Check nickel. Watch the edge.
Strong right.
Pick the edge. Come.
We getting tired of
They'll
seeing
get him
them.
down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
6-6, bullet high.
Hey, check.
From the 41.
You ain't going nowhere.
Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Don't be mad. It's more coming.
40, easy, alert.
Pilot, 64, weak.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Squeeze.
12.
57.
Hey, Echo.
57's the mic.
Hey,
Let's get off the field, D.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
3rd and 2, Locke completes it to Samuel. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 8.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
You got tight right there. 36.
Reggie. Check 99. Check 99.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Now a give running left is Geis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Second out. Right, 623.
Ready?
Here we go, let's bring it.
Monday. 12.
57. Mike, 57. Hey.
Hey, orbit.
Now a first down throw.
Let's go,
Lock.
defense. Let's get out the field,
And
defense.
all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Hey, exit.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
It's gonna be a long day for you.
11 V.
57, Mike 57.
From the red zone now, Lock. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Second out. Right, 622.
After you. I'm coming after you.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll hand it down the ice. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Back.
12.
Out of the gun, Luck. Forced out to his left. Got an open man, it's Scott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
I know you feel
That'll
that.
back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
let's pin the
And
mirrors back and
following
go
the interception,
recon.
just
Ready?
the interception, are you a little bit more cautious
You ain't
when you
going
start the
nowhere.
next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Ready.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
I got you.
Go.
Back to throw. Tracy, and able to find Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. pushes him over. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before he can close down. That's some of the benefit to that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he diagnoses he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Travel.
They'll run it again with Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
You got him.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is third and 8. Now it's Henry. That's a strong running. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
On that one, let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
11. It's our field. Hey, it's our
house. They stay on the ground. Guys again.
It's run. They run it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Twelve.
From the gun, here's Love. Buying time to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
55's Mike, guys. 55.
You ain't going nowhere.
12. Go ahead. Right! 60.
Throwing on third down. Love.
65.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And that will be incomplete as well. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. Spotted at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they get points. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Tracy eluding the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Hodges.
Come on, man.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Set, ready. 60 outlaw.
Let's pick it up. It's
Protein spill. 5.
A busy night for Henry continues.
Watch the shift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. They run with Henry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A couple of first downs as the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Back to throw. Tracy making the catch is Sternberger. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's first and 10. Looking to throw. Tracy. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Callaway, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Hatch it.
61, matchbox lights.
On three. Motion.
11.
57's Mike. Mike.
Hey, check.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Here's Locke. And a big loss is here as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often.
Mike,
2nd and 24.
Check 55.
Here's Locke. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Go.
3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Ready?
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Go on.
Rush in.
Coming. Let's go.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. Tracy. And that will be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times, the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Pick it up, D.
Hey, check. Golf.
Mike, 55.
Left now to throw.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, get in the weight room. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
'55's mine, guys. 55.
Watch the curl. Watch
12.
Now Love. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Let's go,
So
boys.
the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Kill.
One day.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
12.
Check. 55's the mic. Check. 55's the mic.
Hey, defense.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike.
On.
Check 55. Mike.
Check Mike.
Check.
Luck on 1st down. Dancing to his left. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Geis.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Luck now to throw.
I smell fear in that offense.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. In for the score. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against?
Go, baby.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Exit, exit. Under 10. Under 10.
Looking to throw. Tracy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
37-yard line.
Now.
Back to throw. Tracy. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
55's mine, guys. 55.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
For Hakeem Butler, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. 55.
Hey, check.
55 to Mike. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Check.
Gone right.
Check. High.
One last throw here
check
for
24.
Love.
Check 24.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception.
27.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for our visitors, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a day. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.